today because I had to just take a shit. I can't lie. I stated later before on my outro, but yeah. Also, I'm gonna be adding new old poses in this video because I was like, you know what? Right now, I'm just feeling kind of fat, bloated. I am 153 pounds. I don't know. Just feel heavier, I guess you could say. I would only pose if I do like after my morning shit. I think that's when I'm good. But like, you don't have the pump then, right? And then when you're in the gym, that's when you have the freaking pump. So, and also the posing room's been closed, and also like I don't know. I guess a little bit of body dysmorphia, but I went past the body dysmorphia because I had body dysmorphia when I was on a cut. Because when I was on a cut, it was like, you know, I looked like probably I look like an anime character, but little did I realize, bro, I need to build a hella more muscle, you know, before you can like just have like 10% body fat. And when you have that body fat, it's like, okay, I'm lean, but like I just look like a skinny dumbass right now because I'm almost like 130 pounds at 5'6", and yeah, so I was like, no, this ain't gonna work. I just need to build muscle and just cut whenever I get more muscle. But hey, that's a lifter's journey, right? Right here, I always take my calves to failure. I always try my best. I did partials for the second set, and yeah, man, up the weight a little bit by 5 pounds. Did some good calf raises. Have a good eccentric control. Obviously, I have it on 2 times speed, so you know it looks faster, but I did good control movement. Eccentric, you know, compared to the other, I think like 4 seconds of eccentric on the calves is good. But that's only just for the calves. I think that they just benefit from like slow eccentric movement, but that's like the only muscle that really benefits. Also, if I'm missing something else, I think, yeah, honestly, I think the calves are like the only one, because new research has shown you don't need to really milk the eccentric anymore. You can do like 2-3 seconds tops, and then boom, just explode on the concentric, which is the upward movement. But yeah, here I PR'd in hamstrings as well, got another rep, but I hit baseline for the second set, and this means I'm gonna up the weight. I microloaded 2.5 pounds up in the last couple of weeks. And I think I'm gonna do 5 pounds now. The second set was brutal though, I can't lie. I did do like a little bit of rest because I had to re-rack it. Because when I put my wrist wraps on the bar tended to go forward, so it would get re-racked. You know what I'm saying? That feeling? If y'all felt that before, so it's because like my wrist. You'll see here in momentarily, but yeah. But in general, I'm just gonna up the weight because I hit 8 reps, and my rep range is like 6 to 8 or 5 to 8. Depending on how I feel that day. So yeah, man, that's how you know muscle is built. Like, even if it's just strength muscle, or even if you can't see it, maybe it's 0.1%, but I know it's built because I've been eating, keeping track of my health, keeping track of my nutrition. And yeah, man, I was prepping for this for a minute. I was like, all right, let's get into motion, because that first set was fucking heavy. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot to tighten my belt. And I was feeling this belt, especially with the hoodie, bro. I was feeling fat, bro. Like, this is the first time it took me a while to put on the belt. I had to like suction my stomach in. Holy crap. But hey, embrace that calorie surplus. And what I mean by bulk is like 200 from your maintenance, and that's just main gaining at the end of the day. That's what I've been doing for the past couple months since I started my bulk. But yeah, I did gain like, I'm not gonna lie, I did gain like 10 pounds of water weight immediately in like the first month. But it is what it is, you know. That's just part of the journey. Again, it's like the bulk is not that important in like terms of getting fat. It just means like, all right, am I progressive overloading every lift? That's all I care about as of right now, and that's all you should care about. But yeah, re-rack the weight a little bit, but every day is not gonna be the same where I'm gonna fucking have the most perfect form. But yeah, see, my wrist wraps were like fucking, or like my wrist was caving into like the bar, making a re-rack, so I readjusted it, and man, my legs were shaking. But I did hit baseline again, so that's good. That's how you know I PR'd, because I got 8 reps, and then next set I got 7 reps. And this is a hamstring focus, so I only do 4 sets of hamstrings and only 2 sets of quads. And for the quads, I did hamstring, or I did leg press. There's a prime leg press right there that I do for my other hamstring day, so I alternate between leg presses, because to not get, first of all, I wouldn't need to. I just get fucking bored when I do the same exact movement over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know, having variety is good, and hitting it more vertically, maybe it's not super beneficial, but it does hit a little bit more. Maybe it's a little bit more abductions and the deep. By the way, what I've learned recently, and compared to Elijah Mundy, TNF, you know, you don't really gotta go super deep for your squats and all that. You can like go like half range of motion, but it's just good for, first of all, injury prevention, because you don't, when you won't get prevented, like, you know, you won't get sustainable to injury. And if you're doing heavy load and not having good form, you already know that's you know, that is a, what do you call it, a catastrophe for disaster. I think I just said the same shit, but let's just move on from that. But my range of motion is really fucking, I really got flexible, but as you get older, right, your range of motion kind of diminishes, but you still can fucking have a good range of motion. If you don't have a good range of motion, I like you should do military squats, where so you just have a dumbbell and try to improve your range of motion. Because the more improve your range of motion, first of all, it's obviously you'll be less susceptible to injury, and second of all, you activate your quads more, obviously, and your hip adductors too. But and it's good for strength too, because if you can have a deeper range of motion, your strength can increase over time. And yeah, there's new research that shows that. But again, if you want to really emphasize quads, make sure, like right here, I know I do it's just my ankle mobility right here, and I get deeper stretch. I have my legs out, but if you have the legs more like inwards and more down, you're gonna get more quad bias. But it ends up, my tippy toes ends up, or my ankles ends up getting off the pad, which I personally don't prefer. But you can do whatever preference you want, as long as you're freaking. The main movement here is targeting the quads. I don't think you don't need to over analyze anything. Just figure out the form, figure out the technique that works for you, and allows you to bias your quads most efficiently and most effectively in the workout. So yeah, that's my thoughts on range of motion and like stuff like that. I really prefer deep range of motion on most of the things, and when it comes to quad lengthening, because in my opinion, I feel the more deeper stretch. But let me know what y'all think in the comments if you all are like in that science-based information. But yeah, because I know I could up my weight by 25 on squats if I did half range of motion easily, but I want to do full range because I get more quad activation, for my personal preference. But yeah, and also again, injury. Right here, I do strict form from hamstring curls. I realized like when I wasn't doing strict form, and I wasn't getting that much hamstring bias, but as soon as I did strict form here, I got more hamstring bias. But yeah. Also, didn't skip abs today. Did abs, but I haven't really like notepadded it. Yeah, I just do abs just to do it. I haven't really tracked my progressive overload for the past month now. I should probably do it now, but it's okay. As long as I'm hitting them, and yeah, abs are not a big concern of mine, but it should be, because the next time I cut, I want to have like defined abs. But yeah, yeah, man, get this range of motion, and I upped it by 2.5 pounds today as well. And I'll show a little bit of posing after this. But yeah, this is like my last movement. So I don't do leg extensions today. I only do leg extensions on my next leg day, which is actually going to be after today. Is gonna be leg, or yeah, today is my upper C day as I'm recording this, and next will be my quad focus lower day. But yeah, here's like an old photo. I think you've all seen this billions of times on my TikTok if you've seen this. But this is my favorite poses as of recently. It's like a month, like a couple of weeks separate. But yeah, kind of trying to look like the freaking bodybuilders out there, the naturals. And yeah, man, whoever you try to aspire to be, whoever you try to physique you try to attain, you got this. Peace out, boys. Whew, good abs, workout complete. Feeling good. I upped my weight for 5 pounds. Instead of doing 2.5, I was like, today let's do 5 pounds for leg press. Did good on it. Got more than five. At least I hit 5. I think I got 2 sets of 6 reps. I'll look back at the video. I have it already on my notepad. I forgot. I can't lie. But good abs. Don't forget your abs on leg days, especially if you're doing upper lower. Just do it after every lower day. 2 sets of abs and alternate. All right, we'll do one for upper abs and lower abs. There's 2 parts of your abs. Lower abs, do some like leg raise variation, and then you can even do a superset on each day if you want to do, and you can just pick an ab crunch machine. But it is mainly genetics for how it looks, but you can still develop a good amount of abs. I still need to work on it. My lazy ass is just doing cable crunches for now and just fucking repping it out. Just feel the burn for those, just kind of like shoulders. I don't know how accurate that is, but when I feel the burn for abs, I know like I hit them, because abs are different. But yeah, that's about it. But abs are only gonna be revealed in the kitchen, but also by doing some ab workout. Both. All right, both. But yeah, that's about it. And yeah, sorry for no intro, because the pre-workout shit took it over. Yeah, this time I had to do it very badly, like as soon as I got here. So yeah, that's about it though. Grind never stops. We keep going. We keep pushing. And yeah, bro, dude, I just wanna oh yeah, also TikTok is getting banned the 19th. I don't know. Who knows? People are saying they're switching to Red Note. That's a new freaking app, but I'm going to keep posting on YouTube. YouTube is like the biggest goal of mine. Instagram Reels still post. I still do YouTube Shorts, still do Instagram Reels, but TikTok, I like do that because I post the most amount of like short form content on there, and I think the algorithm is really, really good on TikTok if you're trying to grow, so that's going to be a bummer. But again, it is what it is. Hopefully, they'll probably, honestly, if you're a TikTok creator, bro, like there's gonna be another app that comes out, just like Vine. There, Musically, there's gonna be another big app that comes out, and boom, it'll take over, and it won't. I don't think people will go back to Instagram. Instagram will just stay Instagram, like Facebook, But I think there'll be another, maybe Red Note, who knows? But people are gonna convert to another app, and then hopefully, hoping that algorithm is really good on the app, and we get a lot of following. But we'll see what happens to TikTok. Who knows? It's probably gonna get banned. I'm not sure though. They're saying the 19th. But basically, what they're saying is that the app is not gonna update anymore, so you're not gonna be able to use it in this country. But the TikTok is still live in the UK, so technically you can have a VPN. But who's watching UK TikTok? But even the UK people, they're like, dude, I only look at other like American Western culture TikTok. But I mean, to each their own. People have their own type of comedy and stuff, and their own type of variation. You create your own algorithm. I like TikTok because it had the motivational shit and it also had the memes, like both. You know, it had a combination of both. So like today, bro, I honestly, people say, oh, why is this hitting on rest day? I don't get those shit on rest day. I get a lot of memes. I don't know. My TikTok is like perfect because like on the days I have to hit the gym, I'm motivated, and then rest day, you know, I'm not really on TikTok on rest days, I guess you can say, but man, been seeing way more crazier physiques on TikTok too. But yeah, man, let's just build our own creation, and yeah, man. 2 years, bro. 2 years of lifting. Almost there. Middle of February. I started like February 16th, 13th, like very consistent. So I started when I was 19. 18, I did start like lifting a little bit, like once a month, sure, but I don't count that as like lifting. I just did it for fun. That's what got me. But I was fucking consistent when I was 19, turning 21. So I did start later than most people. Start when they're like 15, 17. A lot of people start when they're like 17, and then when they're 21, they're like fucking jacked, or even 19. But yeah, like they're jacked at 19. But a lot of people start, and if you start young, start now. I always say that. But that's about it, y'all. Always be gonna be grind. Always gonna be stay consistent. And yeah, man, don't skip legs, of course. You don't want to look like a chicken. And yeah, man. Also, one last thing. Have you seen Lee Priest in the Superman fit? Holy shoot! I've never seen a goddamn physique. Lee Priest. He looks inhuman, bro. It's too big for my standards, but just looking at him and knowing that there's a type of person that looks like that is unfathomable in my eyes. Obviously, like maybe if I took 1,000 grams of test, no, I'm kidding. 1 grams, hell no, milligrams. Like if I took freaking steroids, who knows how it looked like? But again, like do this shit naturally and always naturally. But yeah. Love y'all and peace out. And I think steroids are only good if you have to work out for like 10 years straight and then think about it, like even considering it. And you have to be above the age of 25 to even consider it. Even consider it. And I'm not saying that do it to even consider it. All right. I just want to repeat that many times because I don't want to promote that shit. I'm never going to promote that. Stay natty. Like Lexo, like everyone. You can have a dream physique. No one want to look like that fucking big and shit. You can do this shit naturally. Look, get your aesthetic god physique. Or aesthetic physique. But yeah, peace out. Love y'all. Catch you later.